Okay, so here's the broken founding formicarium. It's called a mini hearth. It's made by Tar Heel Ants out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Anyway, the front glass is held on by very powerful magnets. I'm almost positive I know how the accident happened. The small grandson was checking them out with these magnifying goggles, which is really cool, but this little loop has a metal screw that the loop pivots on, and in order to use that little loop magnifier, you got to get fairly close, and he got so close that let's see if we can duplicate it, that the magnet touched that screw. Probably startled him. He stepped back and it pulled it off the shelf. So I connected the smaller habitat to this larger one, and although with 3 levels on both sides of this nest, I might add, it's going to be a pretty cool habitat to watch ants. I've plugged up a few of the entrances to the other side, because if you have too much room, particularly with a small colony like this, they'll start to use the extra space for their trash and bodies. And unfortunately, I think that started to happen already. Here's the remains of a couple of ants, for some unknown reason, have died, and they've started to pile their parts over here in this little part of the chamber. There's the healthy, what's left of the healthy colony. There's the queen. She's moving one of the pupae. Those rice-size eggs are the pupae, and it won't be long, although wood ants take a long time to develop, won't be long there'll be adult ants popping out of those things. But here's another little bit of extra free space, and there's the abdomen, and I don't know, probably a head or something of another ant. Now, the good news is there are a few foragers that are finding their way up to the feeding area, or the foraging area, and I guess they're bringing food down. These guys look fairly healthy, but yesterday I noticed there were a couple of dead guys, girls, and what concerns me is the extra parts being stored in the larger areas. These could mold, and a mold problem can kill your colony. But otherwise, most of them look pretty healthy, and it will be a pretty cool looking habitat when the colony gets larger.